Welcome, everyone. Today's message is simple, but it is powerful. Life is short, much shorter than we think. Most people live their entire life half asleep. They wake up in the morning, go through the same routine, scroll through their phones, complain about their problems, wait for the right time, and slowly watch years disappear. Days turn into months. Months turn into years. And one day they look back and realize something painful. They were alive, but they never truly lived. The truth is, life doesn't wait for anyone. Time keeps moving whether you are growing or wasting it. Every day you delay your dreams. Every day you choose comfort over progress. Every day you ignore your potential. Your life quietly slips away. That's why this video is not just motivation. This is a wake-up call. A wake-up call to stop living on autopilot. A wake-up call to stop wasting your most valuable resource, your time. A wake-up call to take control of your life before regret takes control of you. Because one day, whether we like it or not, our time will run out. And when that day comes, the only question that will matter is this: did you truly live? Or did you just exist? Lesson 1. Stop wasting time on small things. Most people don't lose their life because of big mistakes. They lose their life because of small distractions. Small things that seem harmless in the moment. Scrolling for just 5 minutes. Watching just one more video. Complaining about things that don't matter. Arguing about things that will be forgotten tomorrow. Individually, these moments feel small. But when you add them together, they become years. Think about this honestly. How many hours disappear every day without meaning? How many hours are spent consuming instead of creating? How many hours are spent worrying about things that will never change your future? This is how life slowly disappears, not in dramatic moments, but in quiet distractions. Time is the only resource in life that cannot be replaced. You can lose money and earn it back. You can fail and try again. You can rebuild almost anything. But you cannot rebuild time. Once an hour passes, it is gone forever. And the most dangerous thing about wasted time is that it feels comfortable. Comfortable distractions are the silent thief of potential. They steal your focus. They steal your discipline. They steal the life you could have built. Many people believe they will start improving later. Later when they feel ready. Later when life becomes easier. Later when motivation appears. But later is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. Because later slowly becomes never. Successful people understand something that most people ignore. Your future is created by what you do with your time today. Not next year. Not someday. Today. Every hour you spend learning, building, improving, and pushing yourself forward becomes an investment in your future. Every hour you waste becomes an opportunity you will never see again. Imagine two people starting their lives at the same moment. One person spends most of their time in distractions. The other spends just a few hours every day improving their skills, learning new things, and building their future. At first, the difference looks small. After 1 year, it becomes noticeable. After 5 years, their lives are completely different. One person wonders why life never changed. The other person created the life they wanted. The difference was not intelligence. It was time. That is why waking up means becoming aware of how you spend your hours. Start asking yourself powerful questions. Is this helping my future? Is this making me stronger? Is this moving my life forward? If the answer is no, you must learn to let it go. Because every moment you protect your time, you protect your life. And the moment you stop wasting time on small things, you begin building something powerful. You begin building a life that actually matters. Lesson 2. Remove people and habits that waste your life. Not everyone in your life deserves a permanent place in your life. Some people are blessings. They encourage you. They support you. They push you to grow. But some people are silent distractions. They waste your time. They drain your energy. They keep you comfortable when you should be improving. And if you are not careful, they will keep you exactly where you are. Many people think success is only about working harder. But success is also about protecting your environment. Because the people around you slowly shape the way you think. If you spend your time with people who complain all day, you slowly become someone who complains. If you spend your time with people who avoid responsibility, you slowly start avoiding responsibility too. If you spend your time with people who laugh at ambition, you slowly stop chasing your goals. This happens quietly, not suddenly, but slowly, day by day, conversation by conversation. Your mindset begins to shrink, energy spreads. If you are around negative people, their negativity spreads to you. If you are around disciplined people, their discipline spreads to you. This is why environment matters more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but environment shapes you every single day. That is why successful people are very careful about who they spend their time with. They protect their focus. They protect their direction. They protect their dreams. But sometimes the biggest problem is not people. It is habits. Habits that quietly steal your future. Habits like constant phone scrolling, late nights without purpose, procrastination, overthinking, complaining, avoiding responsibility. These habits feel small in the moment, but they slowly become your lifestyle, and your lifestyle becomes your destiny. You cannot build a powerful life with weak habits. Your habits must match your ambitions. Removing toxic habits and toxic influences is not easy. It requires courage. Sometimes you must say no. Sometimes you must step back. Sometimes you must spend more time alone. But remember something important. Being alone for growth is better than being surrounded by distractions. Loneliness for improvement is temporary. Regret from wasted years can last forever. If you want to wake up in life, ask yourself a powerful question. Are the people and habits in my life helping me grow? Or are they keeping me small? The moment you become honest about that question, your life begins to change. Because growth often begins with removal. Remove the habits that weaken you. Remove the influences that distract you. And suddenly, your focus becomes stronger. Your direction becomes clearer. Your life becomes lighter. Lesson 3. Invest your time in what truly matters. Most people spend their time reacting to life. Very few people invest their time intentionally. There is a big difference. When you react to life, you live randomly. When you invest your time, you build your future. And if life is short, and it truly is, then every hour becomes valuable. Every hour becomes a decision. People think money is the most valuable thing. It is not. Money can be lost and earned again, but time cannot be recovered. Once a year passes, it is gone forever. You cannot buy it back. You cannot rewind it. That is why the way you spend your time decides the quality of your life. Every hour is an investment. The question is, what are you investing it in? If you want to wake up and live a meaningful life, invest your time in 3 powerful areas. 1. Growth. Spend time learning, learning new skills, learning new knowledge, learning how the world works. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. Knowledge expands your possibilities. 2. Health. Your body is the vehicle for your entire life. If your body becomes weak, your dreams become weak too. Exercise. Move your body. Protect your energy. Without health, success loses its meaning. 3. Purpose. Purpose gives direction to life. Without purpose, people drift. They wake up without excitement. They live without intention. But when you have purpose, your time becomes meaningful. You wake up with direction. You know why you are working. You know why you are pushing forward. Many people are busy all day. But being busy is not the same as being productive. You can answer messages all day. You can scroll social media all day. You can attend meetings all day and still accomplish nothing meaningful. Productive people ask one powerful question. Is what I am doing right now building my future? If the answer is no, they adjust. They protect their focus. They invest their time where it truly matters. People often think life changes in big moments, but life actually changes in small daily decisions. The decision to learn instead of scroll. The decision to practice instead of procrastinate. The decision to build instead of complain. Those decisions may feel small today, but over time, they become powerful. Because the life you build tomorrow begins with the hours you invest today. Life is short, too short to waste on things that do not matter. So wake up, protect your time, remove distractions, and start investing your life in things that truly matter. Lesson 4. Comfort is the most dangerous addiction. Comfort feels good, it feels safe, it feels relaxing, it feels peaceful. But comfort has a hidden danger. Too much comfort slowly kills ambition. And the scary part is that most people don't even realize it. They think they are resting, but in reality, they are slowly becoming weaker. Think about this honestly. The bed is comfortable. The phone is comfortable. Watching videos all night is comfortable. Avoiding difficult tasks is comfortable. Saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," is comfortable. Comfort does not challenge you. Comfort does not push you. Comfort does not demand anything from you. That is why people love it. But that is also why comfort is dangerous. Because growth never happens inside comfort. Every improvement in life begins with discomfort. Learning something new feels uncomfortable. Starting a business feels uncomfortable. Waking up earlier feels uncomfortable. Exercising when you feel lazy feels uncomfortable. Speaking in front of people feels uncomfortable. But these uncomfortable moments are the moments that change your life. Discomfort is not your enemy. Discomfort is a signal that you are growing. It means you are expanding beyond your old limits. Comfort does not destroy your life in one day. It destroys your life slowly. One lazy morning, one missed opportunity, one ignored goal, one postponed decision. Day by day, the comfortable life becomes the average life. And the average life slowly becomes the regretful life. Because deep inside, people know they were capable of more. But comfort kept them asleep. People say, "I want a comfortable life." But comfort without growth becomes boredom. Comfort without purpose becomes emptiness. Comfort without progress becomes regret. A meaningful life requires challenge. It requires pushing yourself. It requires moments where you feel stretched, because those moments build strength. If you truly want to wake up in life, you must become comfortable with discomfort. Wake up when your mind says sleep. Work when your mind says relax. Learn when your mind says scroll. Push when your mind says stop. That is how people build extraordinary lives. Not by following comfort, but by mastering it. The moment you stop obeying comfort, your life begins to change. Lesson 5. Build a life you are proud of. One day, every person will stop and look back at their life. Not at money, not at followers, not at temporary success, but at their life story. And in that moment, one question becomes powerful. Am I proud of the way I lived? That question is bigger than success. Because success without pride feels empty. But a life you are proud of feels meaningful. Think of your life like a book. Every day is a page. Every decision is a sentence. Every habit is a chapter. Right now, you are writing your story. The question is it a story of courage or a story of excuses? Is it a story of growth or a story of comfort? Is it a story of discipline or a story of delay? Because the life you are building today will become the story you remember tomorrow. People often think pride comes from achievements, but real pride comes from effort. From knowing you tried your best, from knowing you pushed yourself, from knowing you did not waste your potential, even if the journey was difficult, even if success came slowly, even if the path was uncertain. The effort itself becomes meaningful. Regret is one of the heaviest emotions in life. Not the regret of failure, but the regret of never trying, the regret of wasted years, the regret of ignored dreams. Many people reach later stages of life and realize something painful. They had time, but they did not use it. They had ability, but they did not trust it. They had opportunities, but they waited too long. That regret cannot be erased. But today, right now, you still have something powerful. Choice. You can choose to wake up. You can choose to build something meaningful. You can choose to live intentionally. A life worth living is not perfect. It includes struggle. It includes mistakes. It includes hard lessons. But it also includes courage. It includes discipline. It includes growth. It includes moments where you realize, I became stronger than the person I used to be. That transformation creates pride, and that pride creates peace. If life is short, then your mission becomes clear. Do not waste your story. Do not live on autopilot. Do not shrink your dreams to fit comfort. Build something you respect. Build something meaningful. Build a life that, when you look back one day, you can say with honesty, I did not waste my time here. Because in the end, success is not just about what you achieve. It is about the person you become while achieving it. Lesson 6. Live with purpose every day. Many people wake up every morning without a reason. They wake up because they have to. They go to work because they have to. They live day after day without direction. And when life has no direction, it slowly starts to feel empty. You may have food, you may have entertainment, you may have comfort, but something still feels missing. That missing piece is purpose. Purpose does not mean you must immediately know your life's biggest mission. Purpose simply means living intentionally. It means you are not just drifting through life. You know what kind of person you want to become. You know what kind of life you want to build. And every day you take small actions that move you closer to that life. Purpose gives meaning to effort. Without purpose, effort feels like punishment. But with purpose, effort feels like progress. When someone has purpose, you can see it in their behavior. They wake up differently. They speak differently. They think differently. They protect their time. They protect their focus. They don't waste their days on meaningless distractions because they understand something powerful. Every day matters. Every decision matters. Every hour matters. Their life is not random. It is intentional. When a person lives without purpose, they slowly fall into habits of escape. They escape into endless entertainment. They escape into comfort. They escape into distractions. Not because they are lazy, but because they do not know where they are going. And when you don't know where you are going, any direction feels acceptable. But when you have purpose, your direction becomes clear. You start asking powerful questions like, what am I building? Who am I becoming? Is the way I spend my time aligned with the life I want? These questions wake you up. The truth is that life is mostly made of ordinary days. Most days are not dramatic. Most days are not exciting. Most days are simply small steps. But when you have purpose, even small steps feel meaningful. Studying becomes meaningful. Practicing becomes meaningful. Working becomes meaningful. Improving yourself becomes meaningful. Because you know those small steps are building something bigger. Purpose transforms routine into progress. If you truly want to wake up in life, you must ask yourself something honestly. What kind of life do I want to build? Not what others expect, not what society tells you, but what you truly want to create. Once that becomes clear, your days begin to change. You stop living randomly. You start living intentionally. And that is when life becomes powerful, because a person with purpose is very difficult to stop. Lesson 7. Protect your peace and focus in a noisy world. Today's world is louder than ever before. There are endless notifications, endless opinions, endless distractions, endless voices telling you what to think, what to do, and how to live. And if you are not careful, the noise of the world will control your life. Your attention will be scattered, your focus will disappear, and your time will slowly be consumed by things that do not matter. That is why protecting your peace and focus has become one of the most important skills in modern life. In the past, money was the most valuable resource. Today, attention is becoming even more valuable. Companies compete for your attention. Apps compete for your attention. Videos compete for your attention. Every platform is designed to keep you watching, scrolling, and reacting, not because it helps you grow, but because attention generates profit. And if you are not careful, you become the product. Your time becomes the price. Your focus becomes the cost. Successful people understand something powerful. Focus is a superpower. When your focus is strong, you can learn faster. You can work deeper. You can improve faster. You can create things that others cannot. But when your focus is constantly broken by distractions, your progress slows down. You may feel busy all day, but nothing meaningful gets done. That is the silent damage of a distracted life. Many people think peace means avoiding challenges, but real peace means protecting your mental clarity. It means not allowing negativity to control your emotions. It means not reacting to every small problem. It means staying calm even when the world becomes chaotic. Peace gives you stability, and stability gives you power. When your mind is calm, your thinking becomes clearer. When your thinking becomes clearer, your decisions become stronger. And strong decisions build strong lives. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the ability to disconnect. Not forever, but intentionally. Moments where you step away from noise. Moments where you think. Moments where you reflect. Moments where you focus deeply on something important. These quiet moments are where growth happens. These quiet moments are where clarity appears. These quiet moments are where powerful ideas are born. But most people avoid silence. They run from it. They fill every moment with noise. And because of that, they never truly hear their own thoughts. Your mind is one of the most powerful tools you have. But like any powerful tool, it must be protected. Protected from constant distraction. Protected from negativity. Protected from meaningless noise. If you protect your peace and focus, you gain something extremely powerful. Control over your life. Because the person who controls their attention controls their direction. And the person who controls their direction controls their future. Lesson 8. Take full responsibility for your time and future. There comes a moment in every person's life when they must stop blaming everything around them. Blaming circumstances, blaming the past, blaming other people, blaming luck. Because the moment you constantly blame external things, something dangerous happens. You lose your power. Responsibility may feel heavy at first, but responsibility is actually freedom. Because the moment you accept responsibility for your life, something powerful happens. You regain control. Many people fall into what we can call the blame trap. They say things like, "My life would be better if my situation was different. I would succeed if I had more opportunities. I would work harder if my life was easier." But the truth is that waiting for perfect conditions is one of the biggest illusions in life. Perfect conditions rarely arrive. And the people who succeed are usually the ones who start before everything is perfect. They begin with what they have. They use the time they have. They move forward with the abilities they currently possess. That is responsibility. When you accept responsibility for your time and your future, your mindset changes. You stop waiting. You stop complaining. You stop comparing. Instead, you start asking powerful questions like, what can I do today? What small action can I take right now? What skill can I improve? What habit can I strengthen? These questions shift your focus from excuses to action. And action is the force that transforms life. Think of your time like territory. Every hour of your day belongs to you. It is your land, your responsibility. And every day you decide how that territory will be used. Will it be used for distraction or for growth? Will it be used for complaining or for building something meaningful? No one else can control this decision. This decision belongs to you. And once you realize that your time is under your control, you begin to live differently. You begin to protect it. You begin to invest it wisely. You begin to value it. Ownership is powerful. When a person truly owns their life, they stop acting like a victim of circumstances. Instead, they become the creator of their future. They understand that progress might be slow, but slow progress is still progress. They understand that challenges will appear, but challenges are part of the journey. They understand that mistakes will happen, but mistakes are lessons. This mindset builds resilience, and resilience builds strength. Your future is not created in one dramatic moment. It is created in small daily decisions. The decision to learn something new. The decision to practice when you feel tired. The decision to stay disciplined when distractions appear. The decision to continue even when progress feels slow. These small daily decisions become habits. Habits become character. And character shapes destiny. That is the hidden power of responsibility. Lesson 9. The moment you wake up, your life begins. Many people spend years of their life half awake. They go through routines, they follow habits, they live on autopilot. Days turn into months, months turn into years, and suddenly they realize something shocking. Time has passed. A lot of time. But very little has changed. That moment can be painful, but it can also be powerful, because awareness is the beginning of transformation. The moment a person truly wakes up in life, they see things differently. They begin to realize life is temporary, time is limited, opportunities are not endless, every day matters, every decision matters. This realization can feel intense, but it is also liberating. Because once you see the value of time clearly, you stop wasting it. You stop delaying things that matter. You stop living carelessly. When you wake up mentally and emotionally, your priorities begin to change. Things that once felt important suddenly feel meaningless. Endless distractions no longer feel attractive. Temporary pleasures no longer feel satisfying. Instead, deeper things begin to matter. Growth, purpose, meaning, contribution. Building something that lasts longer than temporary comfort. This shift in awareness transforms your life because your actions start aligning with your values. One of the most beautiful things about life is that waking up does not require perfection. It only requires a decision that says, I will not continue living unconsciously. I will not waste my time anymore. I will start building the life I truly want. That decision may happen today. It may happen tomorrow. But the moment it happens, everything changes. Because you are no longer drifting. You are now moving intentionally. Many people think change must happen in the future. They say, I will change next year. I will start next month. I will begin when life becomes easier. But life rarely becomes easier on its own. Change begins with one powerful moment. The moment you decide that today matters. Today is not just another day. Today is an opportunity. Today is a step. Today is a beginning. No matter where you are in life right now, your story is still being written. Your past chapters may include mistakes. They may include wasted time. They may include regret. But the next chapter has not been written yet. And that means something powerful. You still have the ability to change your direction. You still have the ability to grow. You still have the ability to build a life that makes you proud. But it begins with one simple decision. Wake up. Not tomorrow. Today. Lesson 10. Life is short. Wake up before it's too late. One day you will wake up and realize something shocking. Not because someone told you, not because you watched a motivational video, but because time will force you to see it. You will look in the mirror and notice your face has changed. You will look at old photos and feel strange. You will see people around you moving forward. You will see years that disappeared. And you will ask yourself, where did my time go? This is the moment many people feel pain. Not because life was hard, but because they wasted it. They wasted it on small things. They wasted it on comfort. They wasted it on distractions. They wasted it on people who never mattered. They wasted it on fear. They wasted it on waiting. And the most painful part is this: they cannot go back. That is why this is not just a lesson. This is a warning. The biggest lie is, I have time. That sentence destroys dreams. Because once you believe you have time, you start delaying everything important. You delay your growth. You delay your health. You delay your goals. You delay your discipline. You delay your dreams. And slowly, your life becomes a waiting room. You keep waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity. But time does not wait. Time does not care. Time keeps moving. And one day, time will expose the truth. You never had unlimited time. You only had today. Life ends, but regret lives long. People fear failure. But the real danger is not failure. The real danger is regret. Failure teaches you. Regret crushes you. Failure says, try again. Regret says, you should have tried. And regret becomes heavy because it comes with a painful awareness. You were capable, but you didn't act. You had potential, but you didn't use it. You had chances, but you ignored them. That regret is a slow poison because it attacks your self-respect. And no money can fix that. No comfort can fix that. Only action could have fixed it. But time is gone. That is why you must wake up now, not later. You don't need motivation. You need awareness. Most people keep waiting for motivation, but motivation is emotional. It comes and goes. What you need is awareness. Awareness that your time is limited. Awareness that your youth is not permanent. Awareness that your energy is not forever. Awareness that you don't get a second life. This awareness is stronger than motivation. Because when you truly understand that life is short, you stop wasting it. Not because someone forced you, but because you finally see reality. Life has a way of waking people up painfully. Through loss, through sickness, through heartbreak, through failure, through regret. Many people only wake up when life hits them. But the wise person wakes up before the hit. They wake up while they still have time. They wake up while they still have energy. Ask yourself this honestly. If I continue living like this for the next 5 years, will I be proud? If the answer is no, then this is your wake-up moment. Because the future is not created by wishing. It is created by repeating. What you repeat today becomes your life tomorrow. So if you want a different life, you must build different days. Let me end this video with something real. Life is short, and you already know it. But knowing it is not enough. The world is full of people who know what to do. Very few people do it. So listen carefully. Stop wasting time on small things. Stop giving your life to distractions. Remove the people and habits that steal your focus. Invest your time into what truly matters. Fight comfort, because comfort will destroy your greatness. Build a life you are proud of. Live with purpose every day. Protect your peace in a noisy world. Take full responsibility for your time and your future. Wake up before it's too late, because one day, you will not have this day again. You will not have this energy again. You will not have this same chance again. This is not a rehearsal. This is your real life. And if you keep sleeping, life will pass. But if you wake up now, if you decide today that you will stop playing with your future, then your life can change faster than you think. Not because luck arrives, but because you finally become serious. So don't wait for a new year. Don't wait for a new month. Don't wait for Monday. Start today. Even if it's small, even if you feel scared, even if you feel behind, start. Because the moment you start, you are no longer asleep. You are awake. And when you are awake, you become dangerous. Dangerous to your old life. Dangerous to your excuses. Dangerous to your limits. It's time to wake up. And it's time to build the life you know you deserve.